it's the double, really, in a way. So when I come here, I have it here, I'm circling out in front. I go uppercut in the crotch. Instead of reaching across to the knee, it's the same movements. I'm coming out in front. Instead of reaching for the knee, I'm reaching for the trap. Here. I'm still kind of out in front, but off to the side. If I'm too far on the side here, when I lift, I'm not going to get the same leverage, and he's going to start hooking in between my legs when I try to lift him. It's going to be a problem. So it's the same idea. I go uppercut, circle out in front, reach for the trap. Now all I'm going to do is lift and swing his legs and pull his trap. Make sense? You just got to circle out in front a little bit more so you can clear them legs. You guys have any questions? Is there anything else you need to see from the back control position?
You guys want to do a little Q&A real quick?
Yeah. Questions? You don't have to, it doesn't have to be about the back at all.
It could be about anything.
I did have one. I wanted to know your opinion on when the person's bigger than you, right?
When you're here, coming to here. 100%. Like in the person. Oh yeah. I think I'm all about that. I also really like this one too. I really like this one also. I like coming here, especially on big guys. And especially if they're really good at blocking my hips. Like say like I'm going against someone like Pixley or Aaron, they have both their hands back, they're blocking my hips and I can't get close enough. I can drive forward in a way, and I'm gonna split my legs here.
That works on people bigger than you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You gotta get them pushing back into you though.
Okay.
So, especially if they're blocking like this,
Yeah.
they're putting pressure on their heels, and I'm driving forward with them. Like if I'm here, and I'm driving forward, and he's blocking with his hands here, see, he's got leverage back here, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch my legs here, trip the back leg and get him out to the floor. Because that's what I want. I don't want to deal with his big ass standing.
Right. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah. So just here. I got you. Here. Notice how I turn my hips already. Like I know I'm gonna do this. So I'm here, I'm driving forward. I'm kind of like getting my hips turned already. And I'm just gonna split. And I'm trying to aim this ankle right above this heel. I just need to get this one back enough to kind of block there. I'm just gonna take him over this leg. Here.
And you're heavy on that leg that you straighten out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pulling him over that leg. Like, tripping him over. Just
So like a
here.
sag, like a sag.
Yeah. From here. Here. Pull him over that leg.
And fall to the knee. Yes, sir.
I try to get as low as I can, especially the bigger they are, because I don't want to land on my knee.
Right. Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
I have a front headlock question.
Yeah.
So when you get into a front headlock situation offensively, what are the things that you look for? And how do you look to like get behind the elbows to start attacking like either like back exposure or
Okay.
shoulder?
No, that's a good question. So, with the front headlock, the biggest thing is kind of like, you can't get your elbow too deep, which is hard to do sometimes because like, when you get the front headlock, you're thinking, I need to get this as tight as possible. But I don't want to get my elbows too deep because then he can drag out on me and he could, you know, the only time I want to really lock my elbows in deep is if I know I have his elbow in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So something that I like to do is I like to have short elbows like this. I like to crunch his arm in if I can, like this. And keep my elbows tight. If he's a really good wrestler or he's very strong in this position, and I'm like struggling to get my hands locked, or even be here, or he's just too open here, his shoulders are really broad, I like to snap his head into the mat to kind of soften him up a little bit. So like say he's here, he's being kind of strong, give me a little effort back here, I'll snap him down to get a tighter front headlock.
Okay.
Something I'll also do is, if I have to, like I'm here and he's being really, really strong, I'll pull this elbow and drop my shoulder down
Okay.
to try and get more pressure to get into the position that I want, whether that be here and getting my knee over this elbow so I can back step, or so I can get here, reach for this far leg, set up a cradle of some kind, get to the back, something like that. Or even just getting this arm in enough so I can lock up a anaconda,
Yeah.
you know, or switch to a 3/4 or a guard. And help a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any other questions?
Okay. So sometimes I struggle with finishing outside trips from the rear body lock.
Okay.
Like it just feels like for whatever reason they just balance and shut down my attempt entirely.
So outside trips just like this. Just like coming here.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or like here, like this kind of stuff too. This is the one that I struggle with the most because they just like kind of balance.
So, me personally, I don't like the hook because for what you just said, they have still a lot of balance.
Right.
Me personally, I'll come out in front, I'll hit that one that I just showed. But if I'm trying, really what I like to do, especially with guys that are bigger than me, like if I'm doing the absolute from here, I glue myself, my sternum to his back, I squeeze, and I hook this leg and straighten my leg. And I straighten it hard. And then all I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue my chest to his back, my ear to his back. I'm going to glue myself here, and I'm going to push off this back leg and keep this one straight. This is my bottom hook. I'm just keeping it straight to drag it to the mat. And I just sag. Come here, I sag, and climb up. When you're fighting someone, they're giving you like a good look. So go ahead. I come here, I get this. See ya. And then look, all I have to do is say we're here, they start trying to belly down and not give up the back. All I have to do is keep pushing down with this foot and keep pulling that to me. Once I set this bottom hook, after I'm like that, then you can transition to the seatbelt. You just straighten that far leg. Push, 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 side, side, side. I really like that one a lot, especially with big, strong people.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Gator Rolls?
Gator Roll?
Yeah.
I think they're great if you're using them to set up choke. I know that Pixley really likes going, he likes to come here, and he goes darce, right? And he plops into their shoulder here, and he tries to come here, and when he does, they go to their back, right? Because they don't want to give up the choke, because they know Pixley's gonna choke them with a darce. I mean, everyone and their mom knows that. So they're prepared. They get in this three-quarter like, oh, here it comes. As they go, instead of doubling down on the darce, he punches this arm through and rolls. So they go to roll their back, he feels them roll. He rolls through and gets the anaconda instead. Then you just finish the anaconda as if you would. So he always hits that darce, ready to lock it in. If they give it to him, he takes it. If he feels them going, he goes with the roll. So he gets them here, boom. Puts them to the back, he feels them rolling to the back, rolls with it, locks in the anaconda. And that's like a similar gator roll position from there. There's other ways you can hit the gator roll and lock stuff in. Just like you, if you can, get this for our tricep, roll through, lock in the anaconda from there. I think it's great as long as you have the right positions locked in.
It is time that you roll through where you're grabbing the tricep with both hands.
You can. I only need one though. What I'll do is, here, turn this way from here. What I'll do is, if I can get here and I can push this and feed it to here, I only need one hand. But you can totally come here with two, 100%. Push them both through, and then once you get here, transition to that lock. Any other questions, guys? All right, let's grab a drink and then we'll get some rolls in.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.